is time for a new sketchbook. So I want to take the plastic off of this finally. I've been waiting so long to do it. I'm gonna use my buck pocket knife. It's my favorite. It's really sharp. And then I have this sticker from Dana Draws Delights and this sticker that my mom got on something, and I thought maybe I would combine them. That was really hard to get off, actually. Move this slightly down closer to me so I can see. No judgment. Oh my gosh, this is slightly transparent. What? We're gonna be able to see good through it anyway. No. 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 Okay, it's too late. It's okay. I'm not even mad. Alright. Let's get Mr. Smiley off of here if I can. Oh cool, hers has a transparent edge too. Heyo. Where do we put you? Okay, if it's not perfect, we're just gonna have to deal with it for the rest of our lives. It's fine. Okay. Maybe I'll just draw on this one. I got a clamp over here, but I can try to hold it down. As my hand shakes. It's really weird to have a new one after all of this time. There might be longer stretches of silence because I'm concentrating. So hopefully you don't mind. I'm just going to do something simple for this page. I wonder how these do with pencil sketches. I do have fixative, I just don't know if it'll discolor this paper at all. That bird is going insane. Just gonna give him some happy eyes. Probably look up and make sure my sound's actually recording. Have had it betray me before. Ooh, it erases nice too. I've been thinking about getting an electric eraser for a while so that when my hand is sore, I'm not doing this. Oop. So yeah, I want to make a list of things that I want to practice and try within this sketchbook. I haven't done that in a very long time. What you don't do becomes what you can't do. That's what I tell myself. I actually have it on my iPod. It comes up on one of my main screens. Don't let what you don't do become what you can't do. Just to urge myself into practicing, even if it doesn't always turn out wonderfully. Actually, I enjoy it when I get into it, like the feeling of working on something and practicing something feels so good. It's actually like a weird, addictive kind of thing. I think that's why people who study really hard end up struggling with getting back out of a study phase and going into a working phase. I am really digging this paper. I get what all the hype is about so far. Yeah, I had no idea these were so popular. I just saw that they had it in this like bright freaking yellow. And I was like, heck yeah, man. I really enjoyed my bright freaking orange sketchbook. Oh, if anyone uses DaVinci Resolve, you should look up, if you know about this, like, obviously ignore me, but you should look up your clip cache and look up online what you need it for and clear out the cache on videos that you are finished with and you don't need, because it can take up a lot of space on your hard drive. So yeah, I learned that the hard way. I'm very upset about it. I really like drawing fingers. I don't even know if you'll be able to tell what it is. I cannot even explain to you how much elation I feel currently. It's super silly, but man, I have just spent days without having a sketchbook, so I was just drawing on my board. My board that has my big paper. Here, I'll show you really quick. It's right beside me, so. I've just been filling these. It's just really long paper. And yeah, I was just doing that. I have another couple on here that I completely filled. Because I just wanted to draw on a sketchbook. Well, I just wanted to draw in general, and I usually do it in a sketchbook. I want to put a piercing on his collarbone. A little dermal. I was obsessed with these for years. The look of them. Kind of like all of my characters end up having scars and earrings and things. I really need to stop fussing with this. Or we could give him a big weapon. Kind of be weird for him to reach over his shoulder. Whatever. Whoa, calm down. I really like drawing swords. Ooh, that feels nice. Noticed a couple people joined the Discord. I wasn't really expecting that. And I really appreciate it, by the way. One thing I'd really like to do is eventually get the time to do like tiny streams on there or something. Are you black? You should be, right? See if this one has any. Oh, hell yeah. So excited. Might be able to use more of my brush pens. I'm gonna fill in the black with this Pentel Pocket brush pen that I never get to use. Haven't used this in a little while, so we're gonna be shaky. That's okay. Originally, I was gonna draw like a character with leaf hair, maybe some like cool power orb things, kind of a passive idea in the back of my head, and somehow I ended up with this weird warrior guy, so that's alright. Draw everyone with big ears because my ears are small. Like, I have 2 lobe piercings, but I wouldn't be able to technically get a 3rd one. I'd have to go to my cartilage again, which is just unfair. You know what? What if we had the finger going up? Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit more black spots. Just nice dark spots for this. Hopefully without ruining anything. Haha. I said I haven't used a proper brush pen in a while. But it's much easier to do the dark blacks because I don't have to go over it a whole bunch like you sometimes do. I would like to practice with these a little bit more. When I'm filming, my fingers get numb because I get nervous sometimes. So I don't know if I'd be able to do it as much on camera. I don't want to go over that too much because I don't want the bleed through on the other side to be too wild. It shouldn't be horrible. And once I color over the top of it, it won't even be a big deal. But I don't know exactly what to expect from this book, so I don't want to go too wild and with too much confidence, and think that I know exactly what to expect from it. I'll probably just go through this a little bit, and then I'm gonna grab my pen, my thicker pen, and I'll just go over and add some line weights. Guess we forgot we were using the brush pen and we're just gonna go wild now. Heh. I've done this in such a long time. Whenever I first start using one, like a brush pen, every single time, I get this like thing where I have to get used to the feeling of it again. And it is just wild. As soon as I pick it up, just wild. You start going and feels like you don't know where the tip of it's at. You're a little nervous. By you're, I mean me. I used to love the old ones that people did, where they would be real time, and they would just be drawing and mostly just going about their regular business, just occasionally saying something. Some of them didn't even really talk, and I was fine with that too. And so you could draw along with them for the entirety of the session. Think about that sometimes. I would get super excited. Alright, we're going to do our 0.5. I'm just going to go through and put in some line weights. Actually, right after I bought this one, even though I hadn't even tried the paper, I really thought about getting another one, which is weird for me. There's only one, no, I guess 2 sketchbooks that I really have bought multiple of. And that is the mixed media and by Kansan, I'm pretty sure. And the Piccadilly sketchbooks from Barnes & Noble, or that's where I usually get mine. I have to buy them online because I live pretty far from a B&N, so I don't get to go very much. It's really surreal to go into bookstores and art stores for me. Maybe it always feels like that when you just like that stuff. People who live near them will have to let me know. I've never lived in the city in my entire life. Actually, I've lived in the same place for like all of my conscious years. Should add some color or something to this. I have all my highlighters. I have 3 of these. I have a 4th that's somewhere I'm not aware of. I'm pretty sure I only have 3. That's what I usually use. For anyone who's curious and does not know. I also have this guy, and I've been using it a lot. I might just do this. We'll see how it goes. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. You know what? Feels fine. Feels fine. This guy just looks like a problem. I just keep thinking about him making problems. Maybe because he has the base of the Kitsune characters, like the fox, the trickster fox characters in anime. Hey, I really actually like I'm digging how this looks on this paper. It's really nice. It's really nice. I guess I should properly mention again that my sister and I have a little online shop. It's just on Etsy. I always link it in the description where you can get pins and cups, some shirts, notebooks, bags. Trying to remember everything. We have a lot of stuff. Mouse mats. What else do we have? So many things. Coasters. Yeah. So, if you want to check that out, I would really appreciate it. And if you don't, that's okay. Okay, do I want yellow? I'm doing red-yellow combo a lot. A really lot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's do that off. We're good, we're safe, we're wonderful. We're fine, we're fancy, we're free. I'm sitting here for way longer than I usually would, and I'm stiff. Super stiff. My back is sick of me. Done our yellow, done our red. I'll just start with the skin, and then I'll kind of know what I can play off of. In theory, everyone must be as tired as I am. Haha, you don't sleep either. I want to use some of my colored ones of these, because I just don't use them enough. This finger, it's kind of picking up my pen a little bit, but it already does that all the time, so it's not new. So I don't think those ones are fully waterproof. If they are, I'm doing something wrong. Which fairy eye could be. I don't always give things a lot of time to dry, so you know. I was looking at those deco brush pens the other day on Amazon, just out of curiosity. I'm not gonna buy any. And I, you know that like AI generated thing where they tell you the consensus generally on what everyone thinks about them? One of them said taste. Taste, dude. Who's licking the markers? Who did it? I must know. Like, I did start the recording, right? I had to switch batteries again. The bad news is I have not started charging any of it, so this is our last battery. The good news is We're almost finished with this picture. It's pulling the pen a little. It did that in the other sketchbook too, so is what is. So I might be rolling a nice blue through this background. I don't know how, like, clean it'll be. But that might just be kicked in there. I kind of want to add some orange or something to this because it's fairly yellow. Hey, where's my orange? It's kind of a highlighter. Well, we could try purple. If it doesn't work, we'll just cry. I'll try it on this paper. Smurp. Should be fine. If it's not fine, it's not fine. It's fine. Considering how well it's taking these, I think a light wash of watercolor would probably be fine. I don't know necessarily about the saturation of it on the slightly yellow paper. I like the peachy brown this makes. I have to use that on purpose. Like for that color that it becomes, not just as a shade for something. I was actually not gonna draw over the top of the little wiggle lines that I was using. But I think I'm gonna go over the top of it with my gel pen, my jelly roll. I'm gonna add blue to the ends of these. It's okay. A pretty simple page, I think. But I don't want to give myself too much of a challenge, if I'm being honest. I don't really try to make the first page that I make a winner or anything in a sketchbook. I got over that a long time ago. Hopefully that remains. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought. Have a good day or night, and bye.